What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're doing, what the heck is this crap? Billings Canyon. Yep, that's the Marlin way. Oh no. Whoa! So I broke, and I'm not even off the trailer yet. This is why I love not being a feminist. Oh, this is what I have. A husband. People are gonna get so upset that I said that. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? Ooh.
This U-joint has not been U-jointing for a minute. She has no bearings.
Oh my
We already know Luna's bad at navigation, but she has no bearings at all.
That That's such a dad joke.
Double entendre.
It's always saying that I'm always breaking my shit. But what about now?
Okay, how many? This is my first U-joint. How many have you broken on a trail?
This needs grease. When was the last? You don't service stuff, do you?
No, that's been on there for like 3 years.
Yeah, the's no grease in here at all. Actually, the grease is dried.
It just works until it doesn't.
I don't know if that's...
I mean, you're not wrong.
So we made a good adult decision, I feel like, with trying to preemptively change, or not trying, but actually changing this out, and by we I mean everyone else except me, changing out the U-joint before it becomes a problem, because it could literally last all day, or it could explode within the first minute of the trail, and then we're in serious issues. We can destroy the ears and then cause so much more damage, right? So even though I have an Atlas and could put it in front, it would just be better to just change it. It's already on the trailer, it's not a big deal. So we called Dan from Next Venture Motorsports because he says that he has a buddy in town that has a shop local. And I was like, what's his name? And he was like, John. And I was like, well, his last name starts with an F and it's hard to pronounce, but I'll put it here. That being said, I was like, oh snap, we know him. We've actually wheeled with him in Sand Hollow. I'll insert the clip here. He was probably the only Jeep that I've seen in real life do You Gotta Be Totally Nuts, which is not You Gotta Be Nuts. It's the one next to it, which is crazy. He's a wicked wheeler and a super sweet guy. He was just on the way to his shop. So we're gonna stop at his shop, get this fixed. Did you grab the stub shaft?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we have that. He already had some Spicer 1350 U-joints, and so we're gonna pick up a couple from him just to have as spares, because Marlin also utilizes them in the JL as well. So now moving forward, we'll have a fix to hopefully not have this happen again.
Be on the way.
All right, step one, it's in the vise. Wesco Off Road to the rescue. I didn't do anything. It was born that way.
I'm pretty sure it was not born that way.
You sent it a little too hard, bud.
We're here, Billings Jeep Trail, or AKA Billings Canyon. So it's rated, I think it's blocked out like an 8 or a 9, maybe? 35-inch or larger tires. Let's do it. All right, let's get a good, there we go, good vantage point. Definitely looks pretty dug out. I'm willing to bet once upon a time this was all filled in. On that rock. Grippy tires.
Don't go up that, Marlon. No, don't go up that. Yeah.
Careful with the rear drive shaft. That rock.
This is the spot where I first...
That rock is like, if it doesn't get your rear drive shaft, you're on the pumpkin. So like you have to split it a different way. You're in the middle of it. Careful, Marlon. You have your harness on? Marlon, you're going over. Okay, now it just has to climb. Come on, Treps. Come on, put in the work. Yep. Oh, he's so close. You got this, babe. Heck yeah. Oh, but that 80 is just no, he's on the diff. Yeah.
Like, honestly, that's like the best setup until our Jeep's built with the portals and fat nines like that. It's gonna feel like shit, but you should be fine. I mean,
they're fine.
The two-door. Fell off a bit.
Might have got over it though. You're almost over.
Well, I'm trying to go up that big.
Oh, you mean over.
That's where I was at, but my dip was still on the road.
Yeah. Well, how can I have you?
Yeah, the 80 is great for ever braking. She's definitely down.
Oh, that's true.
But it clears so much more stuff.
So it's crazy, right? Or I think it's crazy. It's crazy that you can literally see this thing has, I mean, it's built huge, right? 50-inch tires, Rockwell axles, full hydro, 145-inch wheelbase, 105 inches wide. But, I mean, it's struggling in things like this. Whereas I was already up because my front tire would be somewhere here in the passenger side door, or passenger side area. On top of that, he has rear steer. So not always is bigger better. It really depends. Is it purpose built? Are you trying to build it for just a specific area or region of the United States, or really anywhere in the world? Or do you kind of just want a solid rig that performs well? Just food for thought. Things that I think about. I mean, I love the two-door, but there are definitely things that I'd like to change. I would like full hydro, and I would like to be about 116. I think that if I went full hydro and pushed the front out another 4 inches, I really think that 116, 115 is really with the belly, with the... with that short belly that the two-door has, it's just a game changer. Honestly, unsolicited plug for our friends at Grip Clean. Wait, not the grip cleats! Not the grip cleats! Woo! Hashtag not sponsored. A bunch of you have asked what the name and the company of the lights that we installed recently on the two-door. So if you came out to Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, you got to see them in action. These are the Halo SEs, right? So it's 6-inch pods on the top and 3-inch pods on the bottom, and then both sides match. Check out all these functions. So we have the red, the white, and then the spotlight. Oh yeah. That's my favorite. And on the JQ, we have the Novsight Halo Pros. And so these are similar in size. These are the 6-inch, but they do not have the red light that the SEs do on the two-door. This is white and amber. It's also come to my attention that a bunch of you are not aware that on our website, offroadandchill.com, under the Trusted Partners tab, you guys can go ahead and see all of the different discount codes that we have for various partners, websites, brands, sponsors, whatever you want to call them. Make sure you check that out before any purchase so that you can save yourselves money. Guys, like always, if you want any Novsight product, make sure you use our code OFFROADNCHILL for a big discount. I was here, but we moved just in case. Okay. Rear diff.
He's on the rear diff like everybody else.
Just drive on that one. Once you get that turn right, turn left. Turn right. Passenger. Passenger, climb it. There you go. Now turn, hard driver after you get up. There you go. Got right around it. There you go. Woo!
Keep that tire on that rock.
Keep it on the rock. Yep, right there.
Nice.
Good job, Ash. That's
Question for the audience. At what point would you consider putting rear steer on the Jeep? So let's say you have everything. You have the tons, you have the 42s, 43s, you have the stickies, you have the bead locks, the V8, the Atlas, the cage. It's all armored out, it's paid off. At what point do you just leave the Jeep alone? Okay, it's good enough, it's as good as it's gonna be for a Jeep, versus let's put rear steer on it, versus let me just get a rear steer buggy, or let's build up a rear steer buggy. I wanna know, because we're just all debating it amongst friends, and we're like, well, at what would make you, what point would you get where you'd be like, you know what, this Jeep is complete as it's gonna be, let's add that extra buggy factor, let's add rear steer. And rear steer is expensive, I would say. Like if you're not a builder, if you're not a fabricator, because you need to buy a front axle, which are always more expensive than the rear because of the steering and the knuckles and everything like that. So yeah, I want to know, like, at what point would you decide, let's add rear steer to a Jeep? Here it is, pinch point. That's the sign. So honestly, fine. But I feel like this is to lure you into a false sense of security. Do not winch to trees. Stay in the canyon bottom. I like these signs. These signs are really nice. They've clearly been kept up with. Oh God, I hate walking. This is all still doable. Ashton, you might have to come do this. Tom, if you're watching this, you lied. It's not short. I'm already very tired. I saved you guys from watching me struggle another 2 minutes up the trail, but we've basically gotten to the part that it's named for. So you come through there. So pinch point because of both sides of this obstacle here. It's like too large to call a V-notch or a crack, but not large enough that a Jeep could drive through.
So the buggies drive up this, and then rear steer, front and rear over, and crab walk sideways. And then they fall on top, then they follow there, and then they drive up.
So this is the end, right? And
Could you imagine coming in here going, what do we do?
do you guys understand that these walls are 15, 20 feet? Go over there, Kevin.
I mean, if I stand here, which is, I mean, the base of the wall, it's just...
I know, but camera never does it justice. You're what, 5'8"?
With my boots, yeah.
You have to get your front tires up there, which means you have to find purchase, first of all. And this is all loose. People have been stacking rocks, clearly. I feel like that one looks really, really hard. This one is gonna probably be the easiest. Easiest, not easy, easiest.
This was the most that I saw. Most of the buggies were doing this for the fun and hard. Because there are a couple of rocks up there that their front tires barely hold on to.
Yeah. Kevin, though, from Lightbright says that if you can bring a Jeep, I'm talking about a Jeep, not a buggy with a Jeep-like-ish grill, a Jeep. We'd have to put the stipulations. Now he's backing out. But he did say if someone can bring a full-bodied, registered, and can get it up any of those walls, not the bypass, he'll give you $50,000. This is going on the internet, Kevin. Much a lot of this, and then there's rocks off to the side that you can kind of take, so little rock garden areas, I should say, boulders that you can make as hard or easy as you want. But yeah, so far Billings Canyon, the terrain is very much like what you're seeing now. So this next little bit here is definitely going to flex out the Jeep. Crazy that 3.6, I mean, it's not new, it was used when Marlon put it in, but it's already ticking. I don't know if it'll come through the audio. Nice. Of course, Marlon's gonna choose the tippiest line. You know what I think he forgot to probably do is empty the catch can after yesterday. The rock on the rock slider. Okay, pull. Yep. So people put rocks down there. Nice. Good job, babe.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Look at that, a spill response kit, emergency use only. That's super cool. Honestly, Tennessee could benefit from a bunch of these. Take note, Tennessee. And low-key, I'm saying that in a joking way, to take note, Tennessee. But I also believe that Tennessee has enough off-road clubs, not even Jeep clubs, but 4x4, off-road, Toyota, side-by-sides, that if everyone just pulled together together, we could definitely get several of those out in Windrock, in Harlan, Kentucky. I mean, there's just the Cove area. I know that's private land, but Colmont, all of that, like public land, open OHV, as much as Tennessee has, we could definitely do with a bunch of those. And I say we because even though we live in Utah, my heart is in Tennessee, and also my plates. All right, so this is the next, I would say, significant obstacle. There's definitely several lines. That would be the easiest. Oh man. Oh, that's gonna be, okay. Yeah, but you don't wanna be in the undercut, okay? Oh, come on! Come on! Just keep, oh! Oh. Try to come a little towards me. So you have to stay far enough this way that this tire isn't sucked into that undercut. But then he's climbing and needs to climb. So it's pitching him that way. So he's gonna back up and reset. So still climbing, which is good. Avoiding that hole. The rear passenger tire should be on those rocks over there. And as soon as that climbs, if he just comes a little this way, just can't, that's gonna drop. Oh, look at that. That's like holding on. Whoa! Hard hit. So it's gonna pitch him this way. I feel like if anyone does it or tries it, at least it will be Marlon. We're talking about a game of inches. Has to be enough here. I don't think that's enough. No, because then that's going to be sucked into the undercut. Maybe, no. Yes, yeah, come on, let him, slow. Ah! For those that are gonna say just air down, he's pretty freaking aired down. Come on, come on, no, don't stop. No, it's sliding him. It's in the hole. I don't know if you guys can see that, the shadow. There we go. You don't want that to happen, because then it pitches the whole Jeep that way.
That's it, 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
While these little Deli Express gas station sandwiches are not my favorite, they do definitely save your life when you're starving. As you can imagine, Marlon and I have been on various different types of trail rides throughout the years. And lunch is always, I would say, a point of contention. Marlon and I don't like stopping for a dedicated lunch. We personally think it's a waste of time. You don't know what's going to happen on the rest of the trail, a break or something. You could be out there until 10, 11, midnight, 1 a.m. We ain't about that life. So we are very much eat when you can, eat as you're driving. When someone's on an obstacle, take that moment to eat. We can film and eat. We do it all the time. So I don't know, you let me know. I know that obviously every year we do the Off-Road and Chill experience event and people always ask us, oh, is there like, are we gonna stop for lunch? Are we gonna stop for lunch? So sometimes we do, just kind of depends of the group that we have going on. But yeah, I wanna know, do you guys prefer to stop for a dedicated lunch, or are you kind of like me and just eat as you go, or when someone's on an obstacle? I wanna know.
All these trails start out slow and they get better and better as you get
Yeah,
the
same for yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday you're like, whatever, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Nope. That you're having the same problem that I had. Okay. Good job. That was sexy. Uh-oh. Yep. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened to me. No. Just go forward and all the way passenger. Fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
While I'm hanging out here, I did want to tell you that something's going on with my power in my Jeep. So listen to this. So while the Jeep is on, I have the Switchworks. As you guys know, it's made by SSV. That being said, one of the really cool functions and what makes a Switchworks different than any other switch module out there, or auxiliary panel out there, is that it'll tell you currently what is draining, or how much the front locker is draining or pulling, or whatever the technical term is, but it'll also tell you the overall life and just volts of your battery and system. So when the Jeep is on, obviously the alternator is going and it's feeding, it's winding up the battery, but the battery should hold. What's happening is I either have a bad battery and a bad alternator, or a bad alternator, but I think it's a little bit of both, because when the Jeep is off, I keep seeing my volts dropping, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about so you guys can see.
I don't know what your plans are like. With 4 doors and shit, they're gonna go that line, they'll have to fucking send it. To get a 14.
Send it. Momentum. Passenger, all the way passenger.
Probably beat my time, or his wheelbase will work to his detriment and will mess him up right here. And he's taking a completely different line, so my passenger tire was on this rock. He'll probably have to wait. No, okay, I think this is fine. I don't think he'll have to send it. Gave it a little more gas than I did. I just crawled up, but heck yeah. Then we have Marlin, guns blazing. Okay. Marlin, rear lockers. So this is very unlike Marlin. He says he's gonna try to crawl it first, which is very odd. Who switched out my husband? There's no crawling because of your belly. And Kevin's ADD is kicking in. Hit it with your purse, Kevin.
Oh no.
Oh.
Where the hell are you at?
Marlin, there's no way. You're on the middle of your belly. Bump it. Yeah. He changed his mind. He said he's doing it Marlin's way. Yep, that's the Marlin way.
Marlin way always good.
You're on it. Straight.
Yeah, straight.
Just straight.
Do the Marlin way.
There we go. We survived! Billings Canyon, we can cross that off the list, check it off. We conquered it and none of us are broken as of yet. We fixed my Jeep on the trailer, so no harm, no foul. Guys, like always, if you made it this far into the video, big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time. Bye!